Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And I've been focusing in the Gospel of Matthew on these riddles, these parables that Jesus tells this week. And one of the ones that comes up that gets quoted a whole lot, he left the 99 to save the one. It's this beautiful image of what Jesus does, that Jesus is more interested in finding others than in the ones who have already been found. Christ teaches that the great shepherd or the good shepherd, or the way that we are called to be shepherds, the way that we're called to be pastors, the way that we're called to be church folk, is to be not so internally focused on who we are and taking care of ourselves in the sheep pen, but instead in going out and finding those who haven't quite found a home yet. I've been in a lot of churches as a pastor, and I can tell you the minute you walk into a building where they're about to worship as church, you can tell the temperature in the room. You can tell whether they're an inward focused group. You can tell by the way the bulletin reads, whether it has insider language about different events, or whether it's truly looking for the lost. You see, Jesus in the parable of the shepherd who goes after the one, leaving behind the 99, is giving us an image of what it means to be focused as a people of faith. We're not called to be focused solely on the internal things, on the membership. Lord, I hate that word when it comes to church. We're not meant to be members of a country club that get benefits by being a part of church. Instead, we're called to be disciples. We're called to be sheep who go looking for other sheep who have not found a home. We're called to be sheep who care more about the lost sheep, the sheep on the outside of the sheep pen, than we do about the sheep on the inside of the sheep pen. Think about your life and your calendar. Think about your priorities and your finances. Are you focused on making sure that your sheep pen is the very, very best for your 99? Or are you spending time and energy and resources going out into the community, going out and looking for those who are hurt, those who are in pain, those who need to know they're beloved and called to be love in this world? Are you blessed so that you can be a blessing? We're called as the church, we're called as disciples of Jesus Christ to be sheep who go play shepherd, who go out and try to find those who are hurting and lost, who go out into the world as we go to our place of work, as we go to the barista and get our coffee, as we go to the checkout line to pick up our groceries. We're called to see the pain that people are having, the lostness. And rather than being focused on our being found, we're called to be focused on finding. Rather being focused on being blessed, because we're children of God, we're called to be focused on being a blessing. Rather than patting ourselves on the back by saying, I'm beloved. God calls us in this parable to be love in the world. Go be love. Go find those who are hurting and give them a home. Go and be better together. Amen.